Welcome aboard, it's Captain G with another Global War 1939 episode of the YouTube war Dark Winter. Turn G4, Germany. Alright, we're going to start with production. Housekeeping from last turn, we ended with 78 cash on hand, but we did an audit with the Russians, and Karelia is actually worth 2, not 1, so it was 79 cash on hand for Germany coming into this turn. We are building for 9 IPP, a radar tower, and a military base. This coastal artillery is a free for the Atlantic Wall. We're building 2 Mark IVs for 14. We're building 1 fighter and 1 TAC bomber for 21. We're building 2 Panzer Grenadiers and 1 SS infantry for 11. 1 medium tank for 6, and 6 infantry for 8. That's a total 79, remainder none. All right, our allies, Finland, Hungary, Romania, are all providing infantry. All right, let's go over and look at our theater of operations, which is pretty much the Eastern Front this turn. Can you see all that? I think so. Try to get you in closer. If I have to crush Cairo to do it, so be it. How about that? Yeah, and we're going to move to see the Afghan battle arena after. All right, we have a series of attacks that are laid out by color dice representing the 3 different army groups. Army Group North in red, Army Group Center in white, and Army Group South in the black dice. And why do I use just different colored dice instead of just regular dice? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would, I don't want to get into the 12-sided dice, so that's why I use colors when there's a lot of attacks. All right, Army Group North, which is going to be formed around the 9th Army, which I'm going to put in Leningrad when this is done. We have our first attack is Molotov. So from Karelia, we're going to move 1 infantry over into Molotov, and that's a walk-in. But I'll pick the clouds up at the end. I don't want to miss anything. Number 2 is Novgorod. In Novgorod, we're sending, I think it'll be easier if I go around the other side of the map rather than reach in front of you. In Novgorod, we're sending 2 infantry from Leningrad, which is why they're paired up like this. We're also sending 1 tactical bomber from Vilpuri, 1, 2, and he'll be able to land back in Leningrad. I will take this off because that was a walk-in. Clouds off when the battle's over. Okay. Battle 3, here in Western Russia, we're sending 2 more infantry from Leningrad, reaching out to liberate the farmers from communist oppression. For air support, we're using a medium bomber from West Germany, from Luftwaffe 1. So this West German medium bomber will fly 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll have fuel left 5, 6, and then 7 to land in Helsinki. Actually, no, I'm just going to land it in Leningrad. So it's got plenty of fuel. I kept going back and forth on that. Leningrad's fine. So that is Army Group North. Army Group Center into the Baltic states. We are going to send from the 4th Panzer Army, which is here, 2 infantry to take the Baltic states, as well as from Finland, from Helsinki, a fighter going 1, 2, having 3 movement left. We're sending 1 tactical bomber, 1, 2, from, here, 1, 2, also having 3 movement left. Okay. So that is the Baltic states. In West Poland, the other Army Group Center attack, we're sending 4 Hungarian infantry. Move this up. 4 Hungarian infantry. And they will be supported by the tactical bomber coming out of Romania. And let me just confirm who borders what. Yeah. So he'll fly 1. And that is Army Group Center. Yeah. All right, Army Group South. We have in Bessarabia right here from Hungary. Let me just make sure you can see low enough. I'm sorry. I don't want to be moving stuff you can't see. Oh, yeah, you're good. You can see all the way down to Greece. Excellent. So from Bessarabia, or into Bessarabia, we're sending 2 Panzer Grenadiers from Hungary, each bringing with them 1 artillery. So 1 and 1, 1 and 1. We're allowed to bring the minor allies with us this time because both Yugoslavia and Greece have been brought under control of the Axis. All right, so that's the first battle in... yeah, they don't have any air support. Nope. And then in Western Ukraine, we're sending 3 infantry from Romania. Send these 3 German infantry. And their support is this fighter, Romanian fighter, coming in. Okay. So those are all 7 of our attacks. And to try to keep things simple, we'll try an angled shot to allow you to see dice, and in the distant background, the actual battlefields of Europe. So let's start with Army Group North and work our way south. There's no particular battle is of note with this round. So we have, I grabbed the box of battling dice. We have in Novgorod 2 infantry attacking at 2s. And we have the tactical bomber at 7. We're hoping for 1 round only in pretty much all these attacks. Ooh, good morning. All right, so no plan survives first contact with the enemy, and this is first contact. 10, 11, 12. Not a good start. All right, defender. You would roll a 2 there, Triple Crown. OKW is not pleased by your resistance. All right, let's go again, and I'll roll the defender at the same time. We'll get it all over with. Make this go faster. Woo! I was nervous. All right, I did get a 1 with. Oh God! I rolled 2 infantry, and there's only 1 dice, so I'm going to re-roll the infantry because I can't roll 2 dice. All right, so all misses. We'll have to go to round 3. What is wrong with my tactical bomber? All right, round 4. I'm getting frustrated. I'm going to fire this pilot, bring in a replacement pilot, and hopefully not have to start all over with 12s. Round 5. So 4 rolls of a 7 or less I've missed. All right, so this pilot needs to warm up as well. 11. I'm flabbergasted. And this is the first one. This might be longer than G1 if they all end up like this. 12. This is the dice I'm going to first because it could put us all out of our misery here. Oh, that infantry hit on round 2 is frustrating me. Okay, finally. because I don't believe it myself. Let me show you. That is a 6 on the tactical bomber. I think we want, what, 13 rounds to finally get a number less than 7. I'm knocking over Calcutta, but that's probably good. They declared war in Japan. Unprovoked. Unprovoked, I tell you. All right. So that finally ends, and very nervous. All right, so we'll take this off. All right. Now let's go to battle 3, and let's hope that it won't take us that long. We have 2 infantry at 2. We have 2 4s. 2 4s with the medium bomber. And I'm not going to roll... I can't roll the defender at the same time because the bomber is the same color. 8, 10, 10, 10. You know, some games have technology dice that you have to roll a high number. I never get rolls like that when I'm rolling technology in those games. Defender. 3. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. All right. Putting him back. Let's try this again. I am going to remove one of the yellow dice. Let's get a hit. A 2 and 2 4s. 7, 11, 12. And the defender, 11. Round 3. Wow. All right, here we go. A 2 with the medium bomber. Just so make sure you can see that. There you go. And in defense now, 7. Whew, I thought that was turning out to be a 4. This is thrilling. You guys must be on the edge of your seats because this is drama, the likes of which no reality TV show can give you. All right, so that completes Army Group North. Let's go to Army Group Center, and we're going now. Here I brought overkill with the air. Maybe. Anyway. All right, so this is the 2 German infantry. Okay, so 2 German infantry coming in from the 4th Panzer Army. I have a fighter at 6 and I'm going to use a different dice. A completely different pilot in the tactical bomber. I only need 1 hit only. All right, well, the German Stukas continue to fail miserably, but Finland knows how to train pilots. I got a 3, so that's good. I'll remove that guy. And before he goes, his parting shot at the Germans. 2. Wow, they are extracting a blood price. 3 for 3 in battles that were contested, where the infantry took out an equal number of attackers from by the defenders. All right, so now we are, to recap you where we are, we're all the way now down here in West Poland, where there are, scarily, 2 defending Russian infantry. Okay, so I sent in 4 of Hungary's fiercest infantry. I mean, they've got submachine guns over there. And yet another tactical bomber. So this has got 5 rounds written all over it. Here we go. We need 2 hits. There we go. 2 hits. A 10 on the tactical bombers. I'm going to have to... I hate to change the color because in my mind now I'm used to orange being 7s, but I don't know. I don't have a number high enough to pass what they're rolling. I know this is taking long. I just can't get over my tactical bombers. All right, I have 2 4s in defense. All right, here we go. 1 Hungarian down. So that leaves me with 3. So let me take off one of the yellows. Let me set it down before I roll it down. Yes, 3 infantry and a tactical bomber. Woo! All right. I have one of the infantry got a 1, and the bomber finally got a 6. The other 2 infantry missed 3 and a 10. All right, so they will take it. Let's see what blood price. 811. All right, but they still 1 per territory is the cost. Which concerns me now when I get into the Panzer Grenadiers, because I didn't have air for that one. And I don't want to lose Panzer Grenadiers. They're hard to replace. Okay. So Army Group South, we have, in this first battle in Bessarabia, I sent 2 Panzer Grenadiers, which attack at 3, but are elevated by the artillery. So the Panzer Grenadiers are 3s, the artillery are 4s, okay? And there's 1 defender here. We need 1 hit. Let's see, 6, 9, 12, 8. 6, 8, 9, 12. Yeah. All right, and the 1, 4 in defense. 3. All right, so I'll lose an artillery. And what that does for me, what that does to me, is it means I only have 1 4 now for the Panzer who is elevated by the other artillery, and then his buddy Panzer Grenadiers back down to a 3. Okay, so 2 3s and a 4. Oh, there we go. 2 and a 3. So 2 hits. Got him. Let's see what his blood price is. Oof. 4 and a 2 was rolling around there for a second if you saw it. That's an 8. All right. So we paid the one unit death tax, which is 3 or 4 IPP depending on the battle, and all these are only worth 1. So economically that works for Russia. All right. The last of our battles in this amazingly sloth-like blitzkrieg into Russia is down here in the Ukraine. Western Ukraine. I have 3 German infantry. 3 German infantry at 2s and a fighter, a Romanian fighter at 6. All right, let's... and since I don't have any 4s, I'm going to go ahead and roll the defender at a 4. Maybe this will be 1 round only. All right. Those minor ally pilots are well trained. Finland and Romania. So that's a 6. And the defender got a 7. So we got away with no blood price on that one. All right, good. So that completes all of our combat. So we can leave Afghanistan, return another time, and move on to non-combat, which is a lot of parking cars, but you got to have the cars in the right spot before you begin the race, right? Okay, let me get my glasses on as we bring you back to center stage in Europe. Oh, Cairo, you're just okay. All right, hopefully that'll work. We'll start by landing all of our aircraft because it's going to get confusing with the aircraft. And I'm going to go on the other side for that because it's reaching over the board. All right. So we said that the medium bomber, and this is where I'm going to, I'll card it after, but the 9th Army is going into Leningrad. So the medium bomber's flying back to Leningrad. I'll put him on the card over here. This tactical bomber is going to Leningrad. I'll put him on the card over here. Now, the Romanian fighter, or the Finnish fighter, flew 1, 2. He's got 3 left. He's going to go 3, 4, and 5. And he's going to fly to Reims. Finnish fighters flying to Reims. This tactical bomber that went with him on the battle 3, 4, 5 is joining him at Reims. The 2 tactical bombers that did not move this turn, the one in Villepary, which doesn't have an airbase, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to Reims. And the one that's in Helsinki that has an airbase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is flying to Normandy. All right. The tactical bomber that came up from Romania to West Poland, 1, 2, or East Poland, 2, 3 in Stettin, 4 in Western Germany, 5 in Reims. The fighter that went from Romania to Western Ukraine, 1, 2, 3 will land in Yugoslavia. Okay. I have another tactical bomber in West Germany that was not used at all in any of the battles. He's going to fly around 1, 2, 3 to Bordeaux. And the veteran fighter down in Turin is flying 1, 2, 3 also to Bordeaux. Okay. So my end state, if I have that correct, I think I do, is 2 veteran fighters and a tactical in Bordeaux, 3 veteran fighters and a tactical in Normandy, 3 tactical and a fighter in Reims. All right. So I'll stay here since you're there, and we'll cover some other. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is send infantry from Karelia into Romania, into Leningrad. So that'll give me 3 infantry and 2 armor units. I'll move the artillery unit in there as well. We're going to do the snake dance. So Villepary will move up to Karelia. Helsinki's infantry will move to Villepary. And the armor will move 1, 2 into Leningrad. And the AA will move into Leningrad. So that's it for Army Group North. And I'm not going to move anything in Army Group Center either. Let's see. Trying to look and see what I'm doing. Okay, so all the way down here in Army Group South, I'm moving the 6th Army. It was the 7th, but it's been redesignated. They have a new field marshal. They're moving up into Romania, and that's 3 medium armor, 2 Sturmgeschütz, and 2 Panzer Grenadiers. The light armor in Greece, who's been relieved by the Italians, will move through Bulgaria and into the 6th Army. All right, and I'll leave those guys alone. This anti-air from Hungary is going to move into the 9th Army. And that's it for that side. Okay. So in I'm just making sure. Okay. So in Paris, I'm going to move the SS infantry up to Normandy. And Normandy is where we're going to form the 9th Army. And I'll clean it up after, but I'm putting that SS infantry there. I'm bringing around the fleet, the German Baltic fleet from Sea Zone 18, 17, what number is this one? 16, and then into Sea Zone 24. So the entire fleet will move to Sea Zone 24. And in that fleet, the battleship, cruiser, 3 destroyers, and 4 transports. And from West Germany, those transports will bring the heavy artillery, the Mark IV, 1 mech infantry, and artillery. Those are the 4 armor units, if you will. And then 2 SS infantry, and one Fallschirmjäger. Okay, so that's what moved on the transports, and they dropped them off. They're not on the ships. They dropped them back off in Normandy. This medium armor, medium tank from West Germany is going to move 1-2 and join the 9th as well. The other Fallschirmjäger and the air transport in Luftwaffe 1 are flying over to Normandy to join that force there for their training exercises. That leaves, I can really pretty much disestablish this, but that leaves an infantry and 2 mechs, and the 2 mechs are moving 1-2 into West Poland. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, this train is going to bring with it the anti-air gun. I guess the guys could have ridden on the train and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they'll ride the train. So the 2 mechs will ride the train with the AA gun, and the train goes all the way to Elbing. All right. So I did Paris. There's 1 infantry in Paris. He's going to march down to Marseille. Normandy, 6th Army, Fleet. Elbing. Helsinki to Leningrad. Yep. I did that. Sorry, I'm just checking off my list. I don't want to miss anything because people need to be where I want them to be. The train in Rome will come north. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the armor train from Rome is going up to West Germany. In C Zone 35, which may be right on the edge of your view, I have the 2 coastal subs. They're going to use the Italian naval base to move three C zones, 1, 2, 3, and they're going to join the Italians in C Zone 28. 28 for the 2 coastal subs. All right, I think that's it for all the non-combat. I'm looking around. I've got 1 in every territory. The Germans need to have 1 in for the Russians, and I don't see any other. Oh, that goes like that, and that comes off. Okay. All right, so let's do some. All right, let's do some. This one I debated with myself. I'm still not sure, but I'm going to take this. Yeah, you couldn't see the move of the coastal subs, but now you can. So the coastal subs came from down here. 1, 2, 3. All right. So this sub that's currently taking away 3 IPP from the Brits is going to leave that zone voluntarily and against the captain's wishes, but orders. 1, 2, move to C Zone 23, I think. No, he's going to stay there. Sorry, that was one that I just constantly went back and forth, pros and cons. So I'm going to not do it. Okay, so let's place units, shall we? And let's bring you back over here where you can kind of see Europe. And that's good enough. And I'll place... Oof. There's always a destroyer or an infantry or something somewhere. Okay, good. Right underneath the leg. All right, the fighter and the tactical are going into Paris. Wow, it's like Jenga. All right, so the fighter and the tactical are going into Paris with the SS infantry. So the SS infantry is going in there as well. That's good enough. I'll clean that up after. All right, in Romania, I'm building 3 infantry, putting them in the 6th Army. In Hungary, I'm building 3 infantry. In Stettin, I'm building 2 Panzer Grenadiers I lost the Bulgarian factory. And 2 Panzer Grenadiers and a Mark IV. Okay. In Normandy, we're building a radar tower. So another radar tower on the Atlantic Wall. And Leningrad, we're building the military base. So the 9th Army will be able to start producing their own troops. And West Germany, is that West Germany? Oh, I forgot Finland. Finland gets a medium tank up in Helsinki. And this remaining Mark IV goes into West Germany. And our minor allies, infantry in Hungary, infantry in Finland, 2 infantry in Romania. That is all the, oh, and the coastal artillery in Bordeaux. So I've got 3 coastal artilleries, Bordeaux, Normandy, and Reims, but you can't see it because of all the air wings. Okay. We're going to wrap up. So now let's go to collect income. All right. So our base was at 59 coming into this turn. That's with the correction of Karelia being worth 2, not 1. So 59 plus the 8 new. There are 7 attacks, but West Poland was worth 2. So that's the 8th IPP. So 59 plus 8 is 67. And the bonuses there, I don't think I put them all out. 5 for Vichy, 5 for Sweden, 5 for the Atlantic Wall, and 3 for Leningrad. So that brings me to 85 IPP cash on hand next turn. 85. So with that, I will turn it over next to our allies, the Imperial Japanese, who have some problems with a growing rebellion in China. This is Captain G, over and out.